You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, we're coming in, folks. We are live and kicking again on this. I guess it's Thursday already. Ain't it? Thursday.
This week went by fast, didn't it?
52 degrees on the high today, 30 on the low. We've kind of laid around that lower degrees. Good gosh almighty. Hold on a minute. This thing just come up.
10 degrees. Got to turn my mic on. 10 degrees.
Mine's off, too.
What?
10 degrees. Your mic's on.
What are you talking about, 10
10
degrees?
degrees Friday. Tomorrow.
I'm doing the weather. I'm the weather guy.
Oh, sorry.
I'm the foreman.
Sorry.
I say when it quitting time.
Sorry.
You're the
Precipitation Phillips.
you're the joke. You're the joke guy.
Harry does the weather on that barometer bond.
What did you say Friday?
Friday, isn't it like 10 degrees or
13
something?
degrees
Golly,
Friday,
man.
15 degrees Saturday. Boy, I hope y'all are.
I like that participation, Phillips. He's all wet.
Precipitation, yeah.
Shut up.
Just set it up.
Shut up.
How you doing this morning, bud?
I was doing pretty good till I found Harry Vaughn's going on vacation.
You sad?
I'm sad to see him go. That's so funny, man. You know, they were in here before, and I said, can you look in the room and see who voted for Biden? Because he was the only one in here with a mask on. It's a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
I thought he was just trying to hide his identity.
Dead giveaway. Oh, Lord. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
How old was he when he died?
1791, so that's been a...
He was 35 years old.
You know, that's the
Not young.
thing. My generation knows who this is because they had that song back in the day. Rock me Amadeus, Amadeus. You remember that? Packy probably don't. He's too
Oh, I
young.
know it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who done that song? Amadeus, Amadeus. I can't listen to it now. Yeah, I can't.
Lewis Carroll.
Oh, yeah, oh, Lewis.
Anybody who's had kids knows who Lewis Carroll is. Alice in Wonderland, looking through the looking glass.
How about Edward Smith? Tell me who that is, Mr. Rocket Scientist.
Edward Smith?
Yep.
I have no idea.
He died in
Oh,
1912.
that was Mikey Smith's father.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Was he not the let me pull this up and make sure. Yeah, he was the guy that crashed the Titanic.
Yeah, I'd rather not know. I didn't like that movie. It just gave me such a sinking feeling.
Did you not like it when I liked it when what's the girl's name that sang Dion
Celine Dion.
Celine Dion Sanders? Oh man, what a wonderful rock and roller she is.
Do you remember the band who played in the Titanic movie when they go under the ship and there's the party and they're all drinking and there's the Irish band down there playing? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The guys down there all drinking. I know all those guys. I've played with them. That's Gaelic Storm. We've been to a few of their concerts and stuff, and we.
But you know that. Look at the thing on this though. I mean, you know, you had all the upper crust is on the upper deck, and they had all their wine and their tea and all that kind of stuff. But the party was down there with the rednecks.
You, man, the Irish rednecks.
Yeah, that's where the party was at, no doubt about it. But yeah, I don't think that movie was true to. I don't think it was actual the way it happened.
I don't think
I don't know
it
about
was
that.
either. But speaking about things that aren't actually the way they happened, today is Keith Olbermann's birthday. If that guy's not a caricature of a newscaster, sportscaster, I don't know what is.
Who? I'm looking.
Keith Olbermann, you know, the guy who used to be on CNN Sports and.
See, there's the thing. I don't watch CNN.
No, he's just one of those guys. He reminds me of what was the Saturday Night Live character who played the news?
See, there's something else.
Rob something.
I don't even watch Saturday Night
He was a
Live.
fake newscaster. I can't remember the name of the movie now, but Keith Olbermann epitomizes that. He is such a phony. And he's one of those people that you just watch and you just think, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. Speaking of people who don't know what they're talking about, Biden has told the Department of Justice, stop using private-run prisons because we are trying to have an equitable society. Would someone please explain to me what an equitable society and locking bad guys up in prison has to do with one another? Because
That's like
I don't
horses,
get it.
isn't it? Equitable.
I'm telling you this for a fact. I got a friend of mine that is in prison. He's in prison for a long stint. There's more drugs in prison than there are out of prison. No kidding.
Did you ever see the movie Blow?
Now, wait a minute. They are on lockdown. They're locked down, so nobody can come in and out of the prison.
And
but yet
there's
still drugs.
Remember the movie Blow? Remember Johnny Depp?
Love that movie.
I went in with what I don't know. Is it like I went in with associates in marijuana and came out with a doctorate of cocaine?
Yeah, that was a good movie. That was really a good movie. Blow was a good movie. Yep, I like that movie. No
What
doubt.
we need are more people like Eleanor Roosevelt. In 1947, she was elected the chairman of the UN Human Rights Commission. Now, that was a woman who knew what she wanted and knew how to take a stand.
She was mean looking though. Do you
Wasn't
not think?
she?
Golly, man, she was mean looking. Ain't no doubt.
Hey,
She looked like a librarian. I'm sorry for all you librarians out there, but you know how librarians they look so mean.
1976, Shamil, Shamazel, the start of Laverne and Shirley, Squiggy, and all those characters, a spinoff of, what was that a spinoff of, Packy?
Happy Days.
Happy Days. Happy Days with the Fonz.
Shemazel, is that what they say?
Yeah, remember that was their opening song.
Shemazel. I don't know. I never knew what that said. We just kind of throw something in there.
Laverne and Shirley.
You know, it's kind of embarrassing though when you play music and you sing a song that you've listened to your whole life, and then you get the lyrics wrong because you realize it wasn't.
Was what you thought it was?
Yeah, I do that a lot. National Chocolate Cake Day. How about that?
Gotta love that.
Oh man, and Poetry Gathering Day. Cowboy
poetry.
Hey,
real quick, today in, let me find this here, the first electric lamp, Thomas Edison was granted a patent for an electric lamp. And all you people who say that he didn't rip everybody off, the electric lamp was invented in 1802, and he patented it in 1879. What does that tell you?
Well, he had all them people like Tesla working underneath him that was making all the, they were doing all the work. Tesla was a cool, he was very smart. You ever watched
Death Ray.
I want one.
I
want a death ray.
Do you know who it was who investigated his death?
No, I didn't know they investigated his
Donald Trump's uncle was
Really?
an FBI agent and was responsible for going into the hotel that he was living in L.A., and going through there and collecting all of his papers, all of his documentation. So we will never, ever really know the truth, but I'm sure that uncle gave Donald Trump some inside information as he was growing up.
Yeah, probably
about
did.
Tesla.
It was probably the greatest investigation of all time.
It was Biggie or Bigley.
Big league.
Big
I don't
league
know. Hey, we got
investigation.
Tommy Townsend coming on. A lot of y'all folks around here knows him. He's he's got signed. He's got a record deal. He got Person of the Year. He's got his own moonshine still legal. I mean, this guy's just. I mean, he could fall in the bucket and just come out smelling like a rose. I left the part out. Y'all can figure that out. But anyway, he should be tacking in here about 8:15. So we're gonna take a short break and get him on here and see what the
today
heck's
is
going.
The weekend is getting closer, and a trip to Bell Mountain or the lake is always a possibility. Make sure your truck is accessorized by Rose Auto in Blairsville. Bed liners, LED lights, and more. You want to be a pickup man? Do it with Rose Auto in Blairsville. The only way to go.
All righty, folks. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Go to Stephen Phillips, The Morning Dish. You can watch us live in person and actually see the pretty face that we've got coming on. We have got the Person of the Year. We have got a newly signed artist from Nashville, and he owns a moonshine still. Tommy Townsend, good morning, sunshine.
How are you doing?
So far, so good, man. I'm just sitting here wishing that I owned a moonshine still.
Well, I know what. It ain't good to be me.
Good to be me. Man, that thing has really took off. There's no doubt. How long, I'm on, okay, let me quit stuttering here. How long ago was it when you started the Granddaddy Mims?
Well, we started it back in like 2012, 2013. Another distillery was making it for us down in middle Georgia, but we actually started making it here, when was it? July 4th weekend of 2016 is when we started making legal liquor in Blairsville, Georgia.
Who would have thought that it would ever be legal?
Who would have thought it had ever been legal, and who would have thought that we would be the ones doing it?
I mean, honestly.
I know it. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun.
It's so funny because there are so many people who come up to Blairsville, stop in to buy moonshine, who would never in a million years have ever thought they'd be drinking moonshine. But there's so many great flavors. My wife is one of those people. She's hooked on it. And, Tommy, I got to tell you, too, just a special thanks because, your organization, Granddaddy Mims, was a big supporter this past year of a fundraiser we did for PAW's Working Dog Support Network. So we love you guys over there, and we thank you so much for all your support.
Well, now y'all do it.
We try. My grandfather was from he was from Young Harris, and his big thing is he always tried to help the community and everything, and we have some carry on that tradition.
We had a great group of people over there. They were a lot of fun. We just had a really good time. And
Yeah, we got a great staff that works with us. They all do very well.
That y'all do a lot of that. I think that's one of the reasons that you are now Person of the Year for Union County.
Hey, yeah, boy, yeah.
Did that help your credit any?
Oh yeah, it's just everything's just went through the roof. Yeah.
Just buy anything you want.
Yeah. People just let me have it on credit or whatever.
Yeah. But now that's now you've moved downtown. How's that been?
Oh, that's been great. That's it's been a really good move. You know, we were up at south of town, and we kind of outgrew that place, and we moved downtown to the old co-op building, and now we've actually had to get the building across the river there, or across the little creek, the old feed-looking building.
Yeah.
So we're in that now too.
So is that where you're doing your moonshine in that, or just using it for storage, or what are y'all doing with it?
We're using it for storage right now, and then we're in the process of getting all that, fixed up to produce and stuff over there. So, but yeah, it's just growing and growing. We're distributed in Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arizona, and there's a couple more states that's wanting us later on this year. We just got to make sure that we can keep up with it, and we just did a deal with Walmart in Florida.
Really?
There are 143 Walmart stores that have liquor stores in them down there. So, yeah, we're in that too.
Well, the thing about it, I know you first started to try to put that in Towns County because your grandfather was actually from Towns County. But now we got a liquor store. I reckon they voted in a liquor store up here.
Yeah, I think they did. Or in city limits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Back during that time, it's just nobody really knew what was happening with alcohol, at that point. So,
well, nobody really knows what's happening when they're on alcohol either.
Exactly right. You got a point there.
Just ask Packy. Hey, Packy, what's happening?
What are y'all talking about?
That's what I thought. Yeah. Oh, Lordy. But now, with all this happening, all this stuff's going on, Person of the Year, tell me, what went through your mind when they announced that?
Man, I had no idea about that. It was so funny. 2 or 3 weeks ago, Steve and them came down to the distillery and said, yeah, we need to, ask you some questions about the music business and the moonshine business and all that. Said it's a thing we're doing later on, in the year, and wanted to ask you some questions about it, and had me send pictures and stuff. So, but anyway, I was like, I was playing right along, and then we went to that banquet the other night, and I was surprised. And so when I walked up there, I don't know if you heard me, I said, that's what all the lies were about the other day.
You can't trust nobody.
Can't trust nobody around here, no.
Jeez.
But man, the Blairsville Chamber of Commerce, they've been really good to us. We appreciate everything they do, and all the county officials, and city officials. They've been great.
Yeah. So now tell us that you've actually just recently got signed to a label in Nashville, and that kind of just walked in the back door a little bit unexpected. Tell us kind of how all that took a place.
I wasn't even really looking for another deal because I've had 2 or 3 before, and I reckon I was always too country for country music. But playing with the Wailers or Waymore's Outlaws, that's the most fun thing I've ever done. But yeah, the record label is called VFD Audium, and they were a label back in the mid '90s through like 2005, and then one of the bigger labels bought them, and Chuck Rhodes and some more Music Row executives, they kind of resurrected the label again and brought it back around the country. And so Craig Campbell, my publicist, he let them hear the stuff, and so the first record that's coming out is what Waylon and Jerry Bridges produced on me, and it started in the late 80s, and they produced stuff on me up until the late 90s, and so that's the first thing coming out on VFD Audium, and the first single, Southern Man, actually drops February 11th.
So now
anyway,
this is a re-release of the album. What was it? What's the name of the album? Or y'all just gonna
the
do
name
that?
of the album Southern Man. It never was, I mean, officially released.
Right.
Because after that, Waylon had passed away and everything, and so it never was really officially released. But now it's going to see the light of day.
Right.
So, but yeah, the single Southern Man comes out February the 11th, and then the album will come out April 29th.
So now, when Waylon produced this on you, was this at the end of his life, or is this when?
Yeah, well, it was in the when he and Jigger did the last project. It was in the 97, something like that.
Right.
And so it just it never did come out or anything. So I'm just tickled to death. And Chuck Rhodes at the label, the general manager in Nashville, and the people in New York, they said they thought it was one of the best country records in 10 years.
Really? Well, that's
Yeah.
Well, now
And
some of
kind of it's so funny. The trending thing now in country 90s country music is kind of coming back around.
Right.
And so this is kind of what that is. It's just some good songs. This particular record, I didn't write any songs on it because it was songs that Waylon had. That was written by people like Dean Dillon and Roger Murrah and Troy Seals. I mean, some of the heavy hitter songwriters. And I was doing an interview the other day about it. It was so funny. I said, yeah, it took me 25 years to really live these songs.
Yeah. To get there.
Yeah.
Well, now, I was thinking there was one on there that is actually wrote by Waylon. Did Waylon not write one of the tunes?
Yeah, one called Thelma Trouble with a capital T. He and Troy Seals wrote that song.
Right.
And I'm not sure when. Probably sometime back in the 90s, I guess.
Right.
So, yeah.
And so now you're gonna start touring.
Yeah. Yeah, we got let's see, March 26th through April the 2nd, we got the Country Music Cruise coming up. Then after that, we're going to play the which you've played too, the motorcycle rally down there again.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be back down at Angel City.
Yeah, Angel City.
Yeah.
And then we've got some dates coming up in Arizona, and then we're working on a country music festival in Norway, and we're going to try to have one of the album release parties at the distillery.
Right.
Sometime we're working on a date with that, so that would be probably sometime in early May. We'll have an album release party. We want everybody just to come and have fun.
Yeah, that'll be good. That that thing with the cruise is working out pretty good. We have a lot of comedians, a lot of different artists on, and that's a cool gig, man. That's a cool gig.
It is. It's like a 7-day cruise, and we do 4 shows.
Right.
On it. And it'll be a lot of fun. But of course, this cruise thing has been changed around 2 or 3 times because of all the COVID stuff, and so for sure it was going to happen, and then they moved it and this and that. So yeah, it's finally happening, and I thought, well, what the heck, let's just go do it because it'd be fun.
Well, now, if I get this right, I think Dallas Wayne. Did he not just get signed also with this label?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's got a album coming out. I guess it's not too far off either. Buddy Cannon produced it. Buddy.
Right.
He produced this Kenny Chesney and used to play with Vern Gosden, and Buddy's a great guy. I've known him for several years.
Yeah.
So he's got a record coming out also. I know Melanie Cannon has a record coming out with them, which is Buddy's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually songs by Vern Gosden, I believe.
Man, Vern Gosden's one of the best. Was he not? I mean, honestly, him.
Oh Lord, he was he was one of my heroes for sure.
Yeah, I've been hung up on Don Williams here for the last couple of 3 or 4 weeks, man. I can't get off Don Williams. And
oh yeah, he's good.
I actually got Anthony Smith. I don't know if you know who I'm talking about or not, but he wrote that song Infinity that Don Williams done. I've got him. He's supposed to be coming on hopefully next week if we can get everything worked out. But he's a heck of a songwriter, man. And some of these songs these guys write are just, to me, it's just, I mean, they're just amazingly. It's just like it's paintings, man. It's just art or something, It's just.
Oh yeah, especially them. Them people like we're talking about him and Anthony and Troy Seals and
Right.
Dean Dillon, Buddy Cannon. That was, I mean, it had
Mm-hmm.
some substance to it and some meaning,
Yep, no doubt.
So,
Yep. So now you got this. I mean, have you recut this record, or y'all just taking the old and just?
No, a few years ago, we went back in and I re-sang everything, and we, kind of did some updates on it, and
Right.
we have again too. So, that's because this other band, that song that's going to be the first single. Shoot, I was like 19 years old when we cut that thing.
Right.
so my voice has changed.
Oh yeah, you can hit the high notes back then, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
So now you gonna start touring? You gonna take Jigger and all them with you, or you gonna have a new band, or what do you plan on doing with that?
Well, we're probably gonna have another band. Jigger, then we'll go sometimes. I'm sure they're kind of they're just staying at home and but yeah, I'll take them with me whenever they want to go.
Yeah,
for sure.
Ain't no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we go, man, tell us a Waylon story. I know you was hanging around Waylon and all that bunch. Just tell us. You got to have some kind of something. We got to have a Waylon story.
Well, I remember. I remember this is back in the '90s, and I was going to go out and play, out on stage and play with him and play actually a couple of these songs. So the guitar tech said, Tommy said, Waylon's not going to call you out on stage until probably halfway or more through the show. Said, I'll string your guitar. So I said, oh, cool. So anyway, he had 3 strings on my guitar, and it's about 4 or 5 songs into the Waylon show, and Waylon calls me out. Hey, I got a good friend, me and Jigger are producing and all this stuff, and we're going to bring him out here and sing some songs. And like I said, the guitar tech had about 3 strings on my guitar, and Waylon and David, the guitar tech, said, just use Waylon's guitar. So anyway, I'm like, okay, that'd be cool. So I went out there and I said, Waylon, they're stringing my guitar. I need to use yours. And then he looked at me real funny, and he goes, well, this friendship stuff it's just gone too far.
Yeah.
And no, but he and it was so funny. He took his guitar off and he actually kind of put it on me, and he said, "Here you go, Hoss, have fun."
Yeah, that is so funny, man. I don't know.
But one of the cool things is actually it's going to be like a bonus track on the record is Waylon introducing me.
Yeah.
On stage, but it'll then the album kicks in. So that'd be a cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, no doubt, because I know a lot of people love Waylon. One of the things that like, of course, I've talked to Jigger and them about Waylon. When I do a show, I've got a set list, man. I just go with a set list. But Jigger said Waylon just hit the first note, and they knew where to go.
Oh yeah, I remember that. There was like hardly no intros or anything. Waylon would just start strumming the guitar, and everybody just kind of fell in.
Yeah, they knew where to go. That would be.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to be on your toes. There ain't no doubt about it. But
oh yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And I think Jigger said when he started playing with him in '78, he's probably told you this story too, that he got about 50 albums of Waylon's and tried to learn them from Nashville to Miami or something.
Yeah, and they were albums too, man. It's not like you got your phone; you can just listen going down the road. That's unreal. But I didn't realize that Jigger actually was the Alabama gang. He played down there at Muscle Shows and all that. That's kind of where he come out of. So.
Oh yeah, he played on Puppy Love.
Oh, he played on a bunch of stuff, man.
Yeah. Mac Davis records. And
So
Steve Forger and Paul I've seen all his records in his house, the gold records and platinum records he's played on.
Man, what an honor that is. And then you got to play with the Waymore Outlaws. Y'all did that. Of course, y'all don't do it anymore, but how long did y'all run that?
We started that in 2008, and it just kind of got, a little bigger, a little bigger, and a little bigger. And then we, toured with Shooter there for a long time. And
right.
that was a lot of fun. I got to go all over the world with that. And but yeah, it's Jigger and all them playing on the record. It's Richie's not playing on it. That was the time he had taken a hiatus from Waylon.
Right.
But yeah, rest the folks and some other players too. I mean, Reggie Young was playing on it.
Oh
and,
man, I mean, honestly, I mean, what a
Yeah.
heavy hitter he is, no doubt.
yeah, and there was some extra musicians brought in here and there to play on it too.
Well, Tommy, man, I appreciate you, son. I really do, man. We've been friends a long time. Tell these folks that's listening out here, because we upload all this. We got people watching on YouTube all over the place. How they can get up with you and follow some of the stuff that you got going on.
Well, anything you can, Tommy Townsend Music on Facebook and TommyTownsendMusic.com, GranddaddyMims.com. You can just Google Tommy Townsend singer and I'll come up or something. There is a punter that's named Tommy Townsend. It's me. I punt for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing everything.
There you go. There you go.
A moonlighting gig.
There you go.
I want to tell you though, you have you always had a good radio face.
Yeah, thank you.
Now we get to see it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. It's hurting our ratings, I'll be honest with you, with the videos. Yeah, it is.
It'll all go down, especially me and you both.
No, man, no doubt, Tommy. But anyway, congratulations on all that you got going on. I know you worked hard to get where you're at, and I appreciate you coming on the show, brother.
Well, yeah, and congrats to you too. You do great over there. That's your thing, man. You do awesome with that.
I guess you're trying to tell me I'm not a singer after all. Okay, I got it. I can read. I can read between the lines. No, man. We love you, brother. You take care, okay?
Love you too. Thanks for having me on.
All right.
Hey, fellas, you're dreaming of trailer hitches, bed covers, LED light bars, and bulbs. Not a bad gift for the missus, right? Get them at Rose Auto in Blairsville on the Murphy Highway. Rose Auto specializes in customizing your vehicle.
Hey, y'all, heard old Neil talk about him. Heard old Neil put him down. Hope Neil Young will remember. Spotify don't need him around anymore. How about that, man?
Did you write that?
I come up with that. Yeah, I come up with that all by myself. I reckon Neil Young got all mad at Joe Rogan because he had this thing on about the COVID and all this nonsense. And so Neil Young, he's obviously very liberal, sounds like. And so he's like, hey, Spotify, as long as Joe's on, I want off. So I reckon Spotify has removed Neil Young's music from Spotify.
It doesn't make sense to me because we play Neil Young and we have you on the radio, so.
Same difference. Maybe he might be calling in saying, long Stephen Phillips.
Maybe that was him that tried calling earlier.
Maybe it was. I don't know, man. I like that one song that he did until I found out that he's not the one that done it, that Horse with No Name. But that's about it.
That was America.
Well, I know that, but I thought it was Neil Young. But I thought, well, I like that one song. But then
I watched Neil Young on stage, and he is the epitome of white guys with no rhythm. He's hilarious to watch.
He's whiny.
He is whiny.
I don't like.
He's a liberal.
No, I mean just his what? I don't know, his music, man. It's just Cinnamon Girl. Do you know that song?
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool song, but I mean I don't.
But
can't
I
really
will
think of
take this
anything
back.
else.
We was talking about Waylon. I think he wrote "Are You Ready for the Country," but I ain't gonna swear to it. But which is a cool tune. But yeah, I don't know, man. He's like
Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young.
right,
That was Neil Young.
right,
Right.
That was cool. They had some cool stuff.
right.
But his solo stuff, nah.
I'm
Hey,
with
really
you.
quick, Brad Allwine. We had him on yesterday, but I'm just going to give him a shout out. He's on his way over to the hospital with his wife. They are about to welcome in a brand new baby boy named Connor Mark Allwine.
Really?
Yeah, so big congratulations.
Congratulations.
To him,
Yeah, congratulations. How about that?
yeah.
That's really cool.
Very cool.
Yep. So
Congratulations.
glad it's him, not me. Hey, Packy.
Just don't let him read all those books you have, Brad.
Yeah,
you
bad.
know?
Don't do that. Now let me ask you a question here, Packy. I mean, you're
Is it
Catholic.
alcohol, weed related?
No,
or
it's baby related. You're Catholic. We ain't got no kids yet. You've been married how long?
Been married about a year and a half.
Well, Packy,
So
when a
they kinda-
man and a woman love each other.
very much.
So we're gonna have a little Packy run around here, or Packy.
I was really hoping you'd ask me about this.
I kind of
We'll
picture
let you know,
Steven
Steve.
as being one of those guys who read a lot of Dr. Spock books when he
Oh.
was raising his kids, except he got the wrong Dr. Spock books and was reading stuff from William Shatner and Star Trek instead of Dr. Spock.
I reckon the Navy SEALs are supposed to stop using the Washington State Park after residents voice fears of seeing armed men. I reckon they're using the state park at the Washington State Park to do some training on. And they're like, oh, we're so scared. We don't like to see
Somebody
them.
needs to tell the people in Washington if it wasn't for guys like the Navy SEALs, they wouldn't have state
I
parks.
think it would be cool. Honestly, if it was me and I lived up there close enough, I'd be sitting on the sidelines watching. Would you not? I mean, honestly, that would be so cool.
I'm getting sick of all these people that they don't want to support the police. They don't want to support the military. Oh, there's armed men everywhere, but you never hear anything about all the armed guys, gang members running around Chicago and New York. They won't stand up to them. They'll stand up to our military. Though.
It says it's difficult to find peace in the woods when armed frogmen might be lurking behind every tree.
I'm telling you, man, frogmen, amphibian men. I've been telling you this for years, man. Frogmen are real.
Well, these are. They're actually, yeah.
Packy, I think you're talking about another kind of frogman, Ribbit.
It was like an ancient alien thing.
Yeah, like
No, that's not
and
what
then you
you're
kiss
talking
them,
about.
and they turn into a
the
prince.
reptilians.
Reptilian people. I'm telling you, man.
When you kiss them, they turn into a prince or something, right? That's why we got like Prince Harry and all that kind of stuff.
I'm not counting anything out, man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just think this is crazy. So it's like, okay, we're going to stop training because y'all are so, you want peace in the woods. I mean, are you kidding? I want safety in America. I think that's more peaceful. Do you not think? Than it is. There's a lot of woods out there. And why you don't walk in the woods anyway? There ain't nothing but trees and squirrels.
And Bigfoot.
And mosquitoes. I hate
we have
mosquitoes.
real Bigfoots here in North Georgia.
Yeah, we do.
They have those West Coast Bigfoots, drink lattes and eat fruit
I
and have
didn't know what
picnics. Not our Bigfoots.
Yeah.
You got that one cousin, man. She gets confused about Bigfoot all the time, doesn't she? Didn't you tell me about
Is
that?
that the one with the beard?
Pretty much. Yeah, she's.
Pretty hairy.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
She got a great personality.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we got an elite Virginia public school has discriminated against Asians to increase black and Hispanic enrollment. So they're wanting to increase their black and Hispanic enrollment, so they're turning the Asians away.
I'm with them, man. It's not fair. Asians are too smart.
But here's the
Seriously,
thing. The Supreme Court, now we got a vacancy in the Supreme Court, and you got Biden that said he is going to fill that position with a black woman. Now, that is not discrimination. I don't know what is. Is that not discrimination?
Once again, Ed, he's oozing white masculine
Masculine toxicity.
I'm telling you, I want the best person on the job.
So what you're saying is it can't be a black female, can't be the
If
best
she
person.
is the smartest one in the room, yes.
So you're racist.
I guess I am against stupid people. I mean, you just give them a job because they're a woman, or you give them a job because they're black, or you give them a job because they're Hispanic, or you do that. That ain't right. Honestly, if you're flying in an airplane, do you want somebody up there flying that don't know how to fly, but they're there because of their race, or do you want some cat up there that? Hey,
Woo! Sure glad I have a Indian man flying the plane. You know what I mean? I was afraid we were going to crash, but now we're good.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If we die, at least we die like inclusively. You know.
Well, if you go to a heart surgeon because you need open heart surgery, do you want the guy who went through medical school because he was affirmative action, or do you want the guy who ended up in the top 1 percentile of his class because he's a genius?
Question too. And you talk about like who Biden's bodyguards or Biden's surgeons or whoever gives him his cognitive pills or whatever and does his surgeries on him. I mean, is that person chosen to be who like the doctor of the president based on their race, or is it based on their skill set?
I think too.
That's the thing. It should be skill set. Period.
No,
Well, here's the other thing.
For them,
It's demeaning to people of color who have earned those positions, that have excelled in universities and colleges, graduate at the top of their class, are excellent in what they do. You're slighting them because now they just get thrown into the bucket of all other people of color.
We've got a thing hanging in here talking about equal opportunity employer, an equal opportunity employer. That means you go across the board and you pick out whoever's the best one for the job, regardless of race and color. Is that not right? Is that not what it says?
we have that thing hanging up here.
Yeah, it's right over there.
Ooh, I wasn't supposed to take that down.
It's dated 1998.
But you see what I'm saying? But yet we're going to, and I've not got anything. If whoever goes in there, which I'm sure is going to be very liberal, but if they are smart and they're highly qualified for the job and the best person that you could possibly put in there, I don't care what color they are. I don't care, honestly.
That makes too much sense, man.
Yeah.
You're trying to apply common sense to our
said,
government.
Ed, that makes a lot of sense. Especially like in the Olympics and stuff. These women, man, they spend their whole lives training to go into these events and track and field and soccer and whatever, and then all of a sudden the dude goes in there and beats them all.
Yeah.
And wrecks what they've trained for their whole life because he has more testosterone and he's going to be
See,
stronger.
there's another.
Now, there's a lot of women who could beat me up. I mean, probably the majority of them probably could.
But I'm with
not a good example of that, you know?
I don't think it's correct. I don't think it's right. I mean, and you can't convince me it's right. I don't. They can say what they want.
That's like
to.
the least feminist thing you could do.
And you know, one of the things you got to give Caitlyn Jenner credit. You know, being a former Olympian and coming out and saying no, it's not right because muscle structure is different, strength, stamina, speed, all those things.
Everybody knows.
But you know, when you have people that are in that group of transgendered people that are saying it, and they're still not listening to them. They're listening to some, idiot who goes up and goes, "Oh no, we have to do this to prove we're all equal." We're not all equal.
Right.
I don't know. All I know is the one women's soccer fan was really disappointed when that happened, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Folks, we have got to get to a break, no doubt. We appreciate Tommy Townsend coming over. Go check him out. And please go subscribe to our channel, Stephen Phillips, The Morning Dish. Don't forget that we actually have an app now that you can download to your phone, and you can comment and talk to us during the show. You can comment and talk to us during the show on YouTube. We got anybody talking to us at all today? Ain't nobody said anything much. You're supposed to be checking that.
Barney Robertson says, "Hey, Tommy." Jody Cox says, "Good morning. Tommy makes some good moonshine." And Joey Culver says, "Good morning, y'all," with a little freezing face on there.
There you go.
Hey, now's your chance to go on there and put your joke of the day on there.
Yeah.
And see if you can get it onto my show. And if you
Yeah.
wanna be
Let's
a
take
guest
our
on
break
the
and
show-
go to Rose Auto because our friends over at Rose Auto,
hold
they
on,
take
hold
care
on.
of us. Wait a minute.
Hold
on. Steven's got a report.
Wait, I got something.
Hold on.
706-379-9770. Call us right now if you would like to be the contestant on the joke of the day. Now take a break.
Yeah, I can see we're getting flooded with calls. Anyway, Rose Auto, they're
The weekend is getting closer, and a trip to Bell Mountain or the lake is always a possibility. Make sure your truck is accessorized by Rose Auto in Blairsville. Bed liners, LED lights, and more. You want to be a pickup man? Do it with Rose Auto in Blairsville. The only way to go.
All righty, folks, we're back with you, and we have got a caller on the line. And
I told you someone would call.
They get a free bumper sticker, and I promise they can have the one. Look at these. If y'all on Facebook, y'all can see these. Y'all can come by, or YouTube, y'all can come by and pick them up. We got some bumper stickers for the Morning Dish over here. We promise we give you one that's not got coffee stains on it. I'm sorry, I got a few coffee stains. Who we got?
All right.
It's Packy's Joke of the Day.
Hey, Ed, welcome to the show.
Well, good morning, and thank you for having me.
Okay. How are you?
How come it's always
I'm
in?
fine. In
Hang
my
on.
own words.
Okay. Ed, you have 3 categories to choose from today. You have champagne, alcoholic beverages, you have reptiles, and you have, hang on, chiropractors.
I'm going to go with the reptiles for 100.
Reptiles for 100. What do you call a chameleon that can't change color? A reptile dysfunction.
Ba-da-dum.
Here you go, Ed. Here's your
Yeah,
sticker.
thank you. I just want a bunch of bumper stickers.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Okay,
mercy.
all right. You know that was actually that could be told to a limited group of
We
people.
need to clarify the call in just a little bit. You call in and be on Packy's Joke of the Day.
All right, we got a giveaway for you guys right now. We are giving away a pair of tickets to For King and Country. They're going to be at the Georgia Mountain Fairgrounds on the 29th. I think that's this Saturday night, For King and Country. It's a Grammy Award-winning group. They're going to be up there this Saturday night at the Anderson Music Hall. Give us a call at 706-379-9770. We'll give you a pair of tickets.
King for Country. That'd be gospel,
King
wouldn't
and
it?
Country. Are they?
Yeah.
Ed's nodding his head.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
So I don't. That'd be good. That'd be a good show.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got to call in. And anyway, but like I said on the Packy's Joke of the Day, we're calling in for you to be on his Joke of the Day. His feelings is hurt.
Well, we had one angry person call it.
You sound like a Democrat. You got to give me this and give me that and give me. Reckon he voted for Biden.
Well, with a name like Ricky Bobby, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, tomorrow's gonna be pretty cool, y'all. We've got a co-host coming in. Zoe Yeoman is gonna be a co-host with us all the way from Texas.
Cool.
And we're gonna have one of the guys from Exile. I know y'all know Exile. What's that song?
I want to kiss you up. I'll stop.
Why did you look at him when you said that?
Oh, God.
Hey, guys.
Folks, it's time to wrap things up.
Make sure to go to our YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button. Type in Stephen Phillips in the Morning Dish. And, hey, big congratulations again to Brad Allwine.
Yeah,
one of our listeners.
absolutely,
He just
man.
had his baby boy, Connor. So.
Send us some pictures. We don't see him. And that being said, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
W249DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look a here. Guess who's number 1 in the Nielsen ratings again?
Play 97.7.